Holla, holla, holla. You must be the new rookie around here. Is that right, player?
Yeah, well, I may be a rookie, but I'm ready to take on anyone. You're SmackDown General Manager Theodore Long, right? Well, when is my match tonight? Who am I gonna wrestle? JBL? CENA? The Undertaker?
Let me holler at you, player. Now, I feel you, son, but let me frame it for you, dog. Now, I know you paid your dues. You've worked your way up through the WWE development, but that doesn't mean you're ready for the prime time or for SmackDown. Now, believe that. I'm sending you down to Velocity, dog, for a few warm-up matches. Prove yourself there for a few weeks, and you'll be able to upgrade your skills and your bling-bling. Then, we'll see about you getting your props up here on SmackDown. Now holler back at your boy.
Okay. But know this. I didn't train for years and bust my ass in developmental just to mid-card on Velocity. I'll be back soon to main event on SmackDown. You can count on it. Do you feel me?
So you're the new superstar that everyone's been talking about, huh? Well, you don't look so tough to me.
Oh, well, excuse me for not giving a damn what a prancing, poodle-walking sissy thinks about me.
What did you just say?
Well, what's the matter? Don't you parlez-vous anglais? This is my first WWE show, and I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make an impact. So how about doing yourself a favor tonight and going down in the record books as my first win?
I can't believe that someone like you would come in here on his first day and speak to René Dupré like this. I will be happy to meet you in the ring tonight and make you the laughingstock of the locker room by beating you in your first match.
They'll be laughing even harder when you lose a match to the new guy in less than 3 minutes.
Hey, rookie! Sal du chemin. I've been talking with the locker room, and many of us are not happy with the way you've been walking around with your nose in the air, like you are better than us.
Well, maybe the reason I've been acting like that is because I am better than you ham and eggers. And maybe the reason you're angry about it is because you know it's true.
That is it! I will not stand for this a minute longer.
Renee!
Well, look who it is. Chavo Guerrero. Does this ring a bell? Eddie.
Man, you really aren't here to make friends, are you? You better watch your mouth if you know what's good for you.
Tell you what, Chavo. If you think you can shut me up, meet me in the ring next week. In the meantime, you boys can watch me beat Charlie Haas tonight. In 3 minutes, of course. That's right.
Come on. Yeah, so my match tonight against the rookie is a no disqualification match.
Well, perhaps I will come down to the ring and take a closer view of the action.
Is that supposed to be some kind of threat?
Perhaps it is payback for your disrespectful attitude.
You know what? You can bring The Rock to the ring with you for all I care. Tonight, I'm pinning you 1, 2, 3. Whether you're getting help from your Eurotrash buddy or not.
I know you're the general manager, Mr. Long, but I don't know about this kid. He's got quite a mouth on him.
Now listen to me, dog. This player's got the same spark you showed when you first came to the WWE. You feel me? That's why I'm putting you in charge of him. You'll whip him into shape in no time.
Well, I've still got some reservations, but I know better than to say no to you. Let's bring him in.
Kid, hey, little player, come on in. Congratulations, dog. You're the newest superstar on the SmackDown roster. Now let me introduce you to the man who's gonna be taking you under his wing. Kurt Angle!
I think I've heard your name before, Kurt. Didn't you used to wrestle or something?
Actually, I prefer Mr. Angle, but I'd be surprised if you didn't know my name. I've won just about every championship in the WWE. I'm an Olympic gold medalist, and I've had the most impressive WWE Rookie Year.
Kurt, chill out. I was just jerking your chain. And by the way, your first year is gonna go down as the second best WWE Rookie Year of all time once I've had mine.
I feel that.
Yeah. Great desire there, kid.
So who's our future Rookie of the Year going to face tonight, Kurt?
I think I want to see him take on Spike Dudley. And kid, I'm not looking for any fancy 3-minute win tonight. Just beat him, if you can.
Beat Spike Dudley if I can? I don't think that'll be a problem. Thanks for the shot, Mr. Long. See you around, Kurt.
This assault on SmackDown's newest superstar is totally uncalled for.
Hey, that's what happens when you don't show proper respect, Cole. You get a Dudleyville welcome.
Yo, kid, you know that was the GM who sent the Dudley boys after you last week, right?
Gee, Booker, you must be some kind of rocket scientist or something. I never would have figured that out on my own.
Why don't you just shut your mouth for a minute and listen? I ain't on SmackDown to make friends neither. Far as I'm concerned, this is the minor leagues. And I want to make life tough for the GM and his pals. Dig? If you stick with me, we can take the tag team titles off the Dudley boys and really piss off Kurt Angle.
Okay, I'll give it a shot. But don't even think about trying to screw me over.
Don't worry, dawg. I don't play like that. Last week wasn't bad, but tonight we're facing former tag team champions, Rene Dupree and Chavo Guerrero.
I'm not worried. Dupree's run away from more fights than he's won. And as far as that loser Chavo goes, hey, it's Eddie's nephew and the Frenchie. Know what they've got in common, Booker? They both went down in 3.
Laugh while you can, rookie, because your winning streak is coming to an end. I swear.
Wait a minute, dawg. Didn't you already beat these guys twice by yourself in like 3 minutes?
That might be the case, but this fight is for the #1 contenders match next week. And everything's different when there's tag team gold on the line.
This is it, dawg. We got a #1 contenders match against Rey Mysterio and that punk-ass Rob Van Dam. We win this, we go to Judgment Day next Sunday for a title.
I'm not stupid, Booker. I know what's on the line tonight. You just better hold up your end of the bargain.
Destroyed Booker T. What will this mean for the #1 contender match?
Well, if Kurt Angle's got anything to say about this, Cole, Booker's partner is gonna have to do all the work for himself.
Where the hell were you last week, sucker? The Dudley boys beat me half to death.
You're mad at me? You got yourself taken out, and I had to win the #1 contender match all by myself. The only reason we're going to Judgment Day this Sunday is because I beat Mysterio and RVD single-handedly. I've got a match against Bubba tonight, and you better have my back. And try not to get jumped on the way to the ring.
Don't worry about me. Just make sure your punk ass doesn't get kicked too hard by Bubba tonight.
Kurt, my brothers Bubba Ray and Devon have done everything you've asked them to do. And we are very concerned about the very real chance that they could lose their tag team titles tonight. Booker T's partner survived a beatdown from all of us. He beat RVD and Mysterio single-handedly, and he hasn't lost a match yet.
Spike, don't worry. I've decided to give the Dudley boys the home field advantage by making the title match a T TLC match.
I said I'd do it, and I did it. I beat the GM at his own game. I overcame every obstacle. I carried my rookie partner to tag team gold.
Whoa, what do you mean by carrying your partner? I did all of the work.
Sucker, what you talking about? It was the Booker man that...
Gentlemen, let me offer my heartfelt congratulations on your title. Unfortunately, I've convinced General Manager Theodore Long that SmackDown doesn't really need a tag team division. So I'm suspending your titles indefinitely.
How can he just suspend the entire tag team division?
Hey, he's got the boss's permission, Cole. He can do whatever he wants.
But as a consolation, you two have just been entered in a tournament for a chance at the United States title at Vengeance. And your first match is against each other. Right now.
Rob Van Dam, how are you feeling about your United States title tournament match tonight?
I'm feeling cool, Cole. Everything's cool when you're Mr. Thursday Night.
But Rob, tonight you face a man who single-handedly beat you and Rey Mysterio in a tag team title #1 contender match.
As you know, Cole, anybody can have an off night. And no offense to Ray, but I wasn't even in the ring the whole time during that match. It's been too long since RVD's worn singles gold, but that's going to come to an end at the next pay-per-view.
Rob, what did you mean by the crack about you not being in the ring the whole time during the tag team #1 contender match? Considering how you lost last week, it seems to me like you might have been the one who dropped the ball in our match.
Don't be too hard on RVD, Ray. You're gonna see that the tag team loss wasn't all RVD's fault after I beat you tonight and become #1 contender for the United States title. Besides, it's not RVD's fault he's such a loser. He was just born that way.
All right, that's enough. RVD, hit the showers. You two, get ready for your match.
I'm gonna kick your ass, Ray.
At Vengeance, I got a match with this little rookie wannabe. Call him a dead man. That's what he's gonna be. I ain't just gonna beat this punk. I'm gonna make him quit. That rookie's softer than a diaper full of...
Whoa there, CENA. Hold your horses. The United States title tournament isn't over. See, I freaking hate every superstar in it, especially the #1 contender. And I want to see them beat each other up some more. Therefore, by the power vested in me by General Manager Theodore Long, I'm making it a double elimination tournament. Tonight's main event is a fatal four-way match between Mysterio, RVD, Booker T, and the current #1 contender. And CENA, your title match this Sunday is now a last man standing match, just to make sure that no one comes through it unscathed.
What the hell do you want, Booker?
Easy. Easy, dog. I was just looking at the tag team titles the other day. The general manager may be able to take away the tag team division, but he can't take away how good it felt to win a championship with you. I want to wish you good luck this Sunday.
Thanks, Booker. I appreciate it.
Hey, you still got your title belt?
Yeah, I think it's in here somewhere.
You know what? The general manager hates you so much, he said I could become the #1 contender if I could beat you in a cage match. Can you dig that, sucker?
Dominating superstar in the
kid,
ring.
you just beat Booker T. But everybody knows that you can't see me. I'm the franchise. I knock you out of your shell. And at Vengeance, you don't stand a chance in hell. I'm gonna beat you so bad you wake up next year. Take a good look, dog. The champ is here.
I think both superstars. There he is, Taz, the new United States champion.
I don't think anyone's won the United States title this early in his career, Cole. This kid's a phenomenon.
What the hell? John Bradshaw Layfield is kicking the hell out of the new champion.
Yeah, and 3 guesses who sent him, Cole.
John Bradshaw Layfield just destroyed the new United States champion and stole the title.
Hey, Cole, JBL was just expressing his opinion, and that's what America's all about, freedom of speech.
What's John Bradshaw Layfield doing with the United States title? He's not the champion.
Come on, Cole. You saw him beat the hell out of the champ after his match at Vengeance last Sunday, and it looks like JBL ain't giving that gold back until somebody makes him.
You know, it made me sick to see our United States champion win this belt last Sunday. I am a self-made millionaire, and I did it the American way. By working hard for my boss, not disrespecting him like some sort of communist. Have you ever seen the champion express his support for our troops or seen him salute the flag? I'm not even sure he is a U.S. citizen. I swear I'd rather see Hillary Clinton wear the United States title.
JBL, after your cowardly Pearl Harbor attack on me last Sunday, you're the last person who should talk about being a good American. Real Americans fight their battles face to face with their enemies, and that's exactly what I intend to do tonight.
Mr. Angle, we've got to get the United States title off of that punk. It's driving me crazy to see him disrespecting America like that. You gotta get General Manager Long to give me a title opportunity.
Don't worry, JBL. I've got even a better idea. I've made a couple of phone calls, and I'm gonna make sure that he's no longer the United States champion after SummerSlam. One way or the other.
Hey, yo, Lumpy, I got an idea for getting the title off him. Give me my rematch.
Don't worry, CENA. Theodore Long says that I can't violate the terms of your contract. So you'll get your rematch at SummerSlam. But it's going to be in a triple threat ladder match against JBL and the champion. In the meantime, I put the champ in a non-title, no disqualification match tonight against Chavo Guerrero because I thought it was something that one or both of you would want to check out.
John Cena and John Bradshaw Layfield have tried everything to take the United States title from the champion to no avail. And tonight, they face each other.
Yeah, this might be a match between JBL and Cena, Cole, but I'd be surprised if the champ didn't put in an appearance, if you know what I'm saying.
That is it. I just talked to Theodore Long backstage, and he's banning you from SmackDown until SummerSlam. And let me tell you something, kid. SummerSlam is where your perfect record, your title run, and your career are all going to come to an end.
What could Kurt Angle be planning?
I don't know, Cole, but I'm sure it ain't good news for the champ.
Gentlemen, I appreciate what you're doing for me tonight. I don't just need the United States champion to lose the title. I need him to be completely destroyed. I know that Eric Bischoff and Theodore Long might not be too pleased if he knew what we were up to.
Don't worry about Bischoff, Kurt. They might be general managers, but Evolution runs the show around here.
Hey there, champ.
Nice work defending the title tonight. That was a really great match. It's a good thing, too, because it's the last match you're ever gonna have.
Didn't the general manager say he wanted this piece of garbage back when we were done?
Yeah, we can drop it off and pick up our check from him at the same time.
There you are. Why haven't you returned my calls?
Come on, Bischoff. You saw what Evolution did to me. I'm finished.
You think you're the only person that's ever been beaten down by those guys? I want them gone as badly as you do. I'm sick of having them have the run of Raw. I tried to have them suspended after their attack on you. Instead, Vince McMahon and the board of directors just gave them a slap on the wrist. They're too well connected. I'm willing to pay for all your retraining. More importantly, I'll give you a spot on Raw where you can take your revenge on Evolution. Do we have a deal?
Yeah, we got a deal.
Outstanding! Now, if you want to be fast enough to counter Evolution's 2-on-1 attacks, you're going to need to improve your speed by training. I've arranged a cage match for you against the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka. He's just about as fast as they come. Snuka's doing this on the down low because he thinks you've got potential. That's why we're here. No distraction. Okay, it's time to learn how to beat Ric Flair's submission skills. The greatest technical wrestler of all time, Bret Hart, is waiting to whip you back into shape.
Why here?
Hey, technical wrestlers need a high-tech facility, and this place is state-of-the-art.
That makes no sense.
Okay, it's the only place Bret would agree to show.
That's great, Bischoff, but when do I get back into the WWE?
I've already informed Batista that he's got a special surprise opponent at Unforgiven. All 3 other members of Evolution will also have matches that night, so Batista will be on his own.
Now what? We're in a basement?
Hey, I'm sparing no expense, kid. Besides, basements and boiler rooms are somewhat of a specialty of your next opponent. See, if you're going to face Evolution, you've got to endure attacks from multiple superstars. So I've arranged to meet hardcore legend Mick Foley down here in order to test your stamina. He agreed to try you out because of his strong dislike for Evolution. It's equaled only by his twisted obsession for pain.
Bischoff, why are you going to all this trouble to rebuild my career?
Look, don't get sentimental. I'm doing this because I want control of my own show again.
I used to run a wrestling empire, and now I can't make a move without Evolution defying my orders. As much as Kurt Angle hated you, that's how much I hate Evolution.
Bischoff, I've had enough of this. Why the hell are we back here?
Don't talk to me about hell, kid. Hell is what I had to go through to arrange this next match. This might be your most important lesson so far. You need to learn how to match Batista's power when you face him a week from Sunday at Unforgiven. If you win this one, trust me, kid, Batista will be no problem.
Oh yeah? Why is that?
Because, kid, I've spared no effort to deliver a one-night-only match against Andre the Giant.
Hey Bischoff, this isn't exactly what I'd call big time. A civic center? You promised to get me back into the WWE.
This hall holds a special place in the hearts of legends as big as you'll ever be. The best have all wrestled in these halls, and one of the best specifically asked to meet you here. Kid, you've made incredible progress. I never believed you could have made such a comeback so quickly if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. It's time for your last lessons. If you're going after Evolution, you've got to have the crowd behind you all the way. So I've set up a match between you and one of the great fan favorites of the WWE, The Rock. You still have no idea who you're facing or why there's solid steel around that ring now, do you? And where's the rest of Evolution tonight? Oh, that's right. They've already had their matches. And they're headed back to the hotel to celebrate their victories. Well, let me tell you something, big man. Tonight marks the beginning of the end of Evolution. I brought a superstar to Unforgiven who truly has no forgiveness in his heart for what you did to him at SummerSlam. And in the spirit of Unforgiven, I've decided that this match will take place under the most unforgiving circumstances. So your match will be a Hell in a Cell match.
Comeback than Batista's gonna make, JR. I've never seen Batista get manhandled like that.
I can't believe I saw someone completely tear apart Batista like that.
I heard Batista is going to be out for like 6 months, and his career might be completely over.
Man, I'd hate to be in you-know-who's shoes tonight when Evolution shows up. Hey.
Well, I don't know. Maybe I'd hate to be in Evolution shoes even more.
looks like Randy Orton's got a case of the limber tail. Can you blame him, JR? That guy's crazy.
I can't believe the nerve of that punk last week, treating Evolution like that. Rick, I'm really sorry I couldn't help you. Just as I was about to attack him, I got a huge cramp in this leg and I had to leave the ring.
Don't you worry about it, Randy. You're the Intercontinental Champion. You shouldn't have to worry about taking out the trash. That's something the Nature Boy, woo, and Triple H are going to take care of tonight. Hey, champ, weren't you with Miss Jackie last week?
Miss Jackie? Rick. Jackie is so 7 days ago.
Hunter, tonight that idiot who thought he could take on Evolution is going to get the ass kicking of a lifetime by the Nature Boy and the greatest living wrestler today, Triple H.
Guys, bad news. I just heard that Batista's going to be out for at least a year. He's got injuries that doctors don't even have names for.
That son of a bitch is going to pay for that. We're not going to.
Hey, don't worry about it, Nate. By the end of the night, that punk is going to wish he'd never even heard of Evolution.
Bischoff, this has gone on long enough. We want a handicap match against your boy, and we want it tonight.
Rick, I'm sorry, but that's not going to happen. Evolution's not what it used to be. You're only as good as your last match, and my protege has never lost one. And speaking of last matches, Rick, you better watch your mouth, or you might have yours sooner than you think. But because I never get tired of watching you get your asses kicked, I'll give you a tag team match between my protege and an old friend of yours, Hunter, Shawn Michaels. Now get out of my office.
Hey, kid. I didn't get a chance to say this last week, but great job against Evolution. I'm really impressed by how well you handled them.
First of all, Shawn, you can take your congratulations and stick them up your ass, and I don't give a damn what you think of Bischoff. For all the wars you've had with Evolution, they still ran the show around here until I came in. If you'd done your job, they never would have been in any position to nearly cripple me at SummerSlam. And since I got here, I've retired one of them, and I'm about to take out Flair tonight in our submission-only match that he asked for.
I think you're missing the point. I'm a competitor, not a killer. I'm out to win matches, not end careers.
That's what makes you a weakling, Shawn.
The Nature Boy has been completely destroyed.
I can't believe you destroyed Ric Flair with his own move. I mean, the traders say he's out for at least 4 to 6 months. And Evolution didn't even bother to show up tonight.
Well, kid, I hope you're happy with yourself. You've killed the careers of one of the greatest superstars of all time and one of the WWE's hottest young prospects.
What's your problem, Shawn? Evolution's tried to end your career more than once.
That's exactly my problem. Ending careers is something Evolution does. And if you stoop to their level, you're no better than they are.
Well, if you feel so strongly about it, you can face my undefeated friend here in a match tonight.
I've got no problem with a match tonight. But if you try to end my career tonight, it's gonna be the last mistake you'll ever make.
Good work against Michaels last week. I am so sick of his holier-than-thou attitude. Now it's time to set our sights on Randy Orton. I've got a different tactic in mind for the Legend Killer. There are two things that Orton cares about more than anything in the world: his Intercontinental title and his ladies. Take away the second, and the first is yours. I've made a TLC match for you against Christian because I know his girlfriend, Trish Stratus, will leave him for the superstar who can completely destroy him. And I've heard that she likes it rough. If you can pick up the win tonight over Christian, you're on your way to competing with Orton, woman for woman.
I'm so happy that I found a real man instead of that CLB Christian. And you're even better outside the ring than you are inside.
I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
Hi, Eric. Come in.
Kid, I've got to hand it to you. Trish is quite a catch. But you know what would really rattle Orton? Having two divas hanging off of you.
Hey, it should be enough for any man.
Oh, Trish, you are. The other girl will just be window dressing. You're obviously the one he wants, and you'll do anything it takes to help him, right?
I would do anything he wanted me to do.
Hey there. Good match last week. And congratulations for beating Christian. And hooking up with Trish. I think she's going to be a lot better off without him around.
Perfect. Matt, you should hear what they're saying to each other. I don't even think a girl like Lita knew some of those words.
I don't know what's come over Matt. He's turned completely jealous and possessive lately. I wish I could find a guy like yours. He seems so down to earth.
Oh, you can. I don't mind sharing him with you.
Oh my god, are you serious? Wow. Yeah. Maybe.
Hey there, ladies. Want to spend some time with the real champion after the show tonight?
Sorry, Randy. We've already got a man. And he's going to win the Fatal 4-Way match to become the #1 contender for your Intercontinental title tonight.
Hunter, seriously, where are you? It's Survivor Series, and I've got the Intercontinental title defense of my life. It's a ladder match. My challenger is undefeated, and I need some Evolution support. No, I know it's just you and me now, but that still means we gotta back each other up, right? Okay, we'll just try to get here before my match, alright? Oh, and there's something else. I'm afraid that I'm losing my sex appeal. Hello? Hello?
Well, there he is, the new Intercontinental Champion as of Sunday's Survivor Series.
He's got the gold, he's got the girls, he's got everything going his way, JR.
It is my pleasure to present your new Intercontinental Champion. So, with Randy Orton out of the way, there's really no need to keep Lita around, is there? I mean, we've had our fun. A lot of fun. But that's over now, Lita. Bye-bye.
That poor girl, just used up and thrown away.
Aw, come here, Lita. You can cry on my shoulder.
I hope you're happy, Jerky. You just sent a girl out of the ring in tears. But talk is cheap.
just like Trish. So how about a title match right now, champ?
Bring it on!
Bischoff, you scumbag, you jackass, you ass clown. I'm sick of your little schemes. The thing with Lita was the last straw. Stop it, or I'm gonna stop you.
Chris, we've known each other for a while. We've never liked each other. But I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to give you another title opportunity. No disqualification this time. That's how much confidence I have in the Intercontinental Champion. But after you lose, I'm going to tell the champ to put you in the walls of Jericho and snap your back like a twig. And he'll do it, because he'll do anything I tell him to do.
I've beaten him twice, and I got nothing against him, except for the fact that he's a cocky jerk.
Don't question me! Break his back now!
Fine, have it your way, Trish.
Bischoff just made a huge mistake, JR.
I think you're right, and I think he knows it. He's running like a scalded dog.
I've got two things to say. The first is that Eric Bischoff is the biggest pile of crap I've ever met in my life, and I'm done with him. I'm going back to basics and focusing on winning titles from now on. And that brings me to my second point. I know I've been a jerk lately, but that doesn't change the fact that I'm still the most dominant superstar on Raw. So Chris Benoit, with all due respect, I'm challenging you for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Let me get this straight. You just won the Intercontinental title? And now you want a chance for the World Heavyweight title belt? You've got to be joking.
I'm serious as a heart attack, Bischoff. In case you've forgotten, I destroyed Evolution. And I'm undefeated in the WWE.
Well, you can start down the World Heavyweight Championship path if you want, but your winning streak is about to come to an end. Because your first match on the road to the championship is against a man you can't hope to defeat. Kane.
Beat all the fight out of him.
What was that you said earlier about destroying Evolution? Looks like you forgot about the most dangerous member of the faction. And while Triple H and I have had our differences in the past, we've agreed to put aside our differences for the moment and deal with you once and for all.
I don't believe it. Bischoff has made a deal with the devil himself.
I'm not so sure, JR. I think Triple H might have sold his soul instead.
You know, sports entertainment, like politics, makes strange bedfellows. Just a few months ago, Triple H and I hated each other. But now we've been forced to unite against a common threat. A superstar whose ego has grown too large and who needs to be stopped. In 2 weeks at Armageddon, that superstar will meet Triple H, Kane, and Shawn Michaels in a #1 contender Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight Championship. And I'm going to give everyone a little preview of it when those 4 men meet in a tag team cage match next. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry to inform you that Kane and Triple H have the night off. However, as a special preview of Armageddon, the Intercontinental Champion and Shawn Michaels will face off in a no disqualification match right here tonight in this very ring.
That son of a... He's trying to kill their chances of winning the #1 contender match this Sunday.
Oh, JR, you and your conspiracy theories. Bischoff's just doing what's right for business. Guys aren't done with each other yet.
It's Kane! Kane is here! He didn't have the night off after all.
Kane wishes he took the night off now.
And Triple H now with that damn sledgehammer.
Sweet chin music, and Triple H is down.
King just chokeslammed Shawn Michaels all the way to hell. My God, what power!
You're looking at the next #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship, JR. Mark my words, Kane is going to win it all this Sunday.
Last Sunday, I became the #1 contender for the honor of facing Chris Benoit for the World Heavyweight title at the Royal Rumble. I've faced some of the best, but I can't wait to get in the ring and prove myself against the best there is.
You certainly earned your match against me at the Royal Rumble, kid. And I know you'll give me the fight of my life. But just so you know, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to hold on to this belt. It means more to me than...
Sorry to interrupt, but I've got to make a correction. Yes, kid, you became the current #1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship at Armageddon. But if anyone beats you between now and the Royal Rumble, he becomes the new #1 contender. And that's exactly what Triple H is going to do next week. in a cage match. But in the meantime, you're going to have to face Kane tonight in a last man standing match. Good luck.
Look, Benoit, I appreciate what you did last week, but I wish you would have let me handle that situation myself.
Listen, kid, don't let pride get in the way of your common sense. I've got too much respect for the World Heavyweight Championship to put it on the line against someone who got there on a cheap shot, or against someone who isn't 100%.
Chris, seriously, thanks, but no thanks. I can fight my own battles.
I really love the drama, guys. It makes for great TV. And just think of how dramatic it's going to be next week when you two team up against Kane and Triple H in a tag team tables match. Benoit, you'll either have to face your Royal Rumble opponent or work together with him.
Mistake. You wouldn't say that if Triple H did it.
That's because honesty isn't even in Triple H's dictionary.
What the hell is the Big Show doing out here? He's not involved in this title match. Believe it. Angle has just stolen the WWE title from Eddie Guerrero, the master of lying, cheating, and stealing.
And that's saying something, Cole. Angle said he was leaving the Royal Rumble as the WWE Champion, and that's exactly what he did.
Your Olympic hero is once again the WWE Champion. I beat Eddie Guerrero so badly that he still isn't medically cleared to wrestle. I've overcome every obstacle that's ever been put in front of me, and that's why I'm the greatest WWE superstar that's ever lived.
Who I think it is?
It's the World Heavyweight Champion. What's he doing here?
You know, Kurt, there's one obstacle you've never overcome, and that's me. You tried to take me out, but I'm still here. And I'm ready to return the favor.
You know it's the Mac Militant. Coming to get it on.
Hold on, Flair. You lay one finger on Kurt Angle, I'll have Vince McMahon strip you of the title and suspend you. This is my show, you feel me? If you're going to disrespect the brand separation, you're going to wrestle as a SmackDown superstar tonight in a handicap match against the Big Show and John Bradshaw Layfield.
Kid, your performance on SmackDown was awesome. Way to go.
I agree. but I'm more concerned about your future on Raw. Specifically, who's your first World Heavyweight title defense going to be against,
I know exactly who he's going to defend the belt against. You think I don't know that you three are plotting against me? Let's see how your little schemes play out when you face each other in a no disqualification triple threat title match right here tonight.
They don't cut each other any slack in the ring, JR, but they're all Raw superstars when the match is over.
And not just superstars, King, but superstars who have a lot of respect for each other. Incredible competitors and incredible human beings.
I'm sure these guys will meet again soon.
Man, Guerrero don't look too happy.
That's probably because Raw's World Heavyweight Champion just cost him his title rematch.
No chance, so that's what you got.
Stop it! Stop it right now! I've had enough of this! It's going to be settled once and for all with a special championship match at WrestleMania 21!
Wow, did I hear that right? Is it going to be champion versus champion at WrestleMania 21?
Yeah, great. But what are you going to do about my title match, Jesse? What about that?
I'm sorry, but your rematch was declared a no contest, but in the interest of fairness, I'm willing to make a special match on tomorrow's Raw, where you'll face the World Heavyweight Champion in a ladder match for the title.
Eddie Guerrero can take Raw's most prestigious title tomorrow night.
And after that match, the World Heavyweight and WWE Champions are both suspended until WrestleMania 21.
It's a fact. The two champions are going to fight for a cross-brand unified championship match at WrestleMania 21. I can't believe it, Cole. That main event is going to be off the chain, even for WrestleMania.
Well, I hope you're happy. Raw stands to lose the World Heavyweight title to SmackDown tonight if you lose this ladder match. Don't you touch me. I'll suspend you.
Shut up and listen up, Bischoff. I'm going to beat Eddie Guerrero tonight, just like I'm going to beat Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 21 for the unified WWE title.
Well, I appreciate your confidence, but I'm sending Triple H and Kane to the ring with you as insurance.
Like hell you are. If anyone interferes in the match on my behalf, you'll have an easy time stripping me of the title, because I'll shove it down your weaselly little throat.
Man, it sure is going to be sweet having the unified title on SmackDown.
It sure is. Too bad you guys will never get a chance to wrestle for it.
Look, I've wrestled both these guys, and I know Raw's World Heavyweight Champion can beat Kurt Angle any day of the week.
Besides, there's no way Vince McMahon is going to let the biggest title in the WWE stay on SmackDown.
Kurt Angle, all of SmackDown's hopes ride on your shoulders. How do you feel about facing the undefeated World Heavyweight Champion, a man you've never defeated, in a no disqualification match?
Michael Cole, I've seen it all and done it all in the WWE. And maybe I've never beaten this rookie, but he's never beat me either. I almost ended his career once, and I'm going to finish the job tonight. I'm going to bring the unified title home to SmackDown with a little help from my friends.
But the official did his job.
What a champion! This is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life, JR!